wonder if it's a permissions thing. Nope, there we go. All right, welcome everyone. What is it? The May 5th Loki community call 2022. This is going to be a short one today. Not many of us, and I will also share my screen. Community call. There we go. And so here we go. There are some cool features that are going to be coming out now. The first one is not explicitly like part of Loki, but has been a really cool side project that Vlad has been working on the side, and it's a LogQL debugger. So this is an interactive visual tool for writing LogQL queries and, more importantly, being able to understand them, being able to see what is filtered and what is disregarded, that sort of thing. It should land in our docs sometime soon. We haven't figured out exactly how we're going to get it in, but we've just seen our kind of first demo of this, and it's pretty compelling. So ultimately, the idea is we can kind of have this alongside our documentation, so you can experiment with LogQL on sample log lines and see how it works without having to go through all of the trouble of setting up log CLI or Grafana and Loki together. The next bit, which just got merged, is the splitting of instant queries. This is a particularly cool optimization. So in this example query, this sum rate, you can see that there's a 4-hour period selected. Now, we see this a fair amount of the time where people will have very long kind of look back ranges like this. And historically, we can still split and shard these queries, but each individual unit of work would have that 4-hour look back. And so this gets really egregious the longer it becomes, and over the more data and the more expensive the query. And so what the splitting instant queries optimization allows us to do is basically run those bits in parallel. So in this case, it would run something like 4 1-hour segments and then merge them together. And so this is just another kind of dimension of time sharding that we've introduced in the Loki, and it has been pretty compelling. So we're looking forward to sharing some numbers and benchmarks shortly. But it's in the main branch, and will be kind of whenever we cut our next release. The next bit. Oh, hey, Travis, you want to, not to put you on the spot, do you want to talk about the faster deletes with query time filtering? Or do you want me to talk about it?
No, I'm happy to talk about it. Yeah. So this is the thing that we've been working on and we're like super excited to do. Basically, deletes as they exist today allow you to delete entire streams as part of retention. And what we've been working on is sort of faster deletes, almost real-time deletes, where basically you're going to be able to instead of just a whole stream selector, put in basically any LogQL selection for some set of logs and see it sort of disappear from query results on the order of minutes. And then sort of as part of the retention stuff, get cleaned up still so that you can delete like personally identifiable information or whatever that's leaked into your logs much more quickly.
Yeah, so that's also pretty compelling, right? Shows where we're going, but also how immediately beneficial and useful that will be without having to wait for compaction cycles.
Right, and to be able to do so at the line level instead of the whole stream level.
Yeah, definitely. Next up, I had teased some TSCB work in the last community call. It's still going. I don't really have anything like demoable or super cool to show. Other than that, we're just making steady progress on that front. And that looks like the end of everything that we have for today's call. So unless someone has something else, we can probably just cut it real short this week.
I'll just mention really quick, there was that request recently to basically extend the JSON pipeline stage to allow dropping of log lines that actually are not correctly formed JSON. And along the way, it seemed to me like maybe we might want to in the future support that for other log format types like log format or something like that. So I wrote a short doc. I'll open a little issue and then we can just see how many people say yes, they would like something like that. But for now, it's just going to be JSON.
And so the diff there is that the JSON prom tail stage can now drop invalid JSON lines.
Basically, yeah, there'll be an extra flag that says if the line doesn't unmarshal to an actual struct properly, like a JSON struct, then drop it. Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, then. Well, we're clocking in 8 minutes this time. The short and sweet. We'll see everyone next time. And take care. I will
See ya.
stop recording.